All right, we are recording. What's up, everybody? It's Brandon again with another More Laws, More Problems video. And I know I told you in the title that I was going to tell you a fun story about when I was in the Marines, but I lied. I lied too, guys. Yes, that's right. I lied, and I have glasses. What are the glasses about? Quick pro tip for anybody who wants to ever make green screen videos. If you ever can get your hands on a free pair of green glasses, it's like they're space glasses, man. Check them out. And I'm recording. I just woke up not too long ago. Normally I record in the evening, so it's just my eyes when this light that I need for the green screen is brutal. So I don't know. Deal with it, guys. What can I tell you? Anyway, so the reason I want to talk to you guys today, it's not to tell you, although I am going to talk about something about the Marine Corps, but it's not to tell you a fun story because I lied to you. And why did I lie? I lied because I thought that I can get more people to watch this video if I lied. I had nefarious intentions in mind. Actually, no good ones, because see, I've thought if I lied and got you to watch this video to the end, then maybe I could instill some wisdom in you. So I figured it'd be worth the lie to impart this wisdom. So listen up, because that's going to come in key toward the end also. Okay, so what I wanted to really talk to you about today was how I was in the Marine Corps. And obviously you see that because it's the title. And because of that, a lot of people will thank me for my service. They come up to me all the time and thank me for my service. They thank me because, I put 4 years in active duty. So I basically, in their mind, of course, I gave my life, or I didn't give my life, but I put my life on the line for their freedom. I was forward deployed. I wasn't really in a combat situation, but I was on an aircraft carrier. It was really dangerous, and I almost got hit by a plane a couple times. It's not hard to do when you're on an aircraft carrier. They're everywhere. So why am I reaching out to you, fine citizens, who might not have served in the military or might have? Well, because I think I am calling out to you because it's time for the citizens of this great country, for everybody to put their life on the line for freedom, because we're all locked in our houses. And I'm not trying to say that we shouldn't, give each other some space and maybe check out what's going on with this virus and be very conscious of it. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, on an individual level, you should do what you think is right. But I don't think that being locked in our houses as a nation is right. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Is that so wrong? And like I said, I don't think that this should be a really crazy statement to make. Like I said, I'm not saying run around and let's all, kiss and make out and see what's going on, have a love orgy festival. That's not what I'm talking about, although maybe we could schedule that for 2022. What I'm saying is that everybody, if you really believe in freedom and you want to celebrate the 4th of July this year, because it's coming, and you really want to celebrate it and you don't want to be a phony, that you have to put your life on the line and stand up for these freedoms and ask questions. Ask, why are we in our houses? Is it really the safest thing? Have you done your own research? Are you just listening to what the news tells you? That's like a really bad idea, guys. I don't know if you know this, but man, it's 2020. If you're still watching the news and believing that they have your best interest in mind, I don't know what to tell you. That's not even like a conspiratorial thing. They just, you can look at it from any angle. I don't know, but anyway, look into it. There's other people who are saying this is probably the worst thing we could do. Even people who are into viruses and virology and they think this is real, they're still saying, hey guys, maybe sitting in a house inside all the time around the same people isn't a good idea. Maybe you should get out and get fresh air. Quick editor's note here. I do not believe that this is something that's fake. That's not what I'm trying to say. I have my own judgments of what this could be. But what I'm trying to say is there are officials who are doctors and who are virologists, or however you say that word, who do believe that being locked in your house is not the best thing. And I will leave links in the description below, so check it out. So again, this is a call just for everybody. You can fight for freedom right in your own house by leaving it and going outside and not starting trouble, just being a peaceful citizen and exploring outside and getting out there. I'm not trying to tell anybody to break any laws. I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just saying, in my opinion, these are all my opinions and my views. And that's the great thing about the First Amendment. for now. I'm allowed to express these views for now, but for how long, right? All right, this isn't what that video is. This video isn't about that. Anyway, what this video is about everybody protecting our freedoms. You could do it. And then I will thank you for your service. Allow me to thank you for your service. That's what I'm saying. And like I said, I'm not trying to say start a riot. Just start asking questions, you know? Be able to go outside. Why are businesses closed exactly? You know, why are we destroying the middle class right now and all these businesses? They say they're giving them loans, but guys, this video is not about that either. We're going to stay on track here. But if you're interested in any of these topics, check out my website, morelawsmoreproblems.com, or hit me up on Twitter, Brandon Smith 203. And we could talk about it, or I could show you some videos about that stuff. But the second part of this video, and I want to make it brief because I know our attention spans, man. I know it's brutal. I get it. Trust me. I already don't want to be doing this video. I already want to be doing another video.
Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Brandon. I'm here to, I don't know this one or...
Video. I get it. I already want to skip ahead, but this is crucial. This brings me back to why I lied, right? So I lied in the beginning, and it was terrible because everybody, if you know anybody that knows me, they're like, oh, he's such a nice guy, and you know he'll do anything for you. And I'm not like gonna be out there lying and like trying to do all this BS, right? Especially recently these days. Pew. But anyway, the reason I did lie was because I had good intentions. I did a nefarious act. That's what I'm going to say. You know, I did something wrong. I misled you, but I had good intentions because I wanted to give you that bit of information, and I thought it was worth lying. But this is the thing. There are other people who do this too. There are people who don't have a conscience. They could probably talk better than me too. They don't have a conscience or a moral compass. They could be psychopaths. And they will say things and lie to you to get you to behave in a certain way so they can benefit, just like I did. But I did it to try to help you. They will do it to benefit themselves and their friends. And these people, they rise up to power. And we know about somebody, I could say this isn't even controversial, Jeff Epstein, this guy, right? Whew. Well, you know, pedophiling, trafficking women on his Lolita Jet Express. Right? This guy, total dirtbag. Anybody, who's going to defend him these days, right? Yeah. Maybe his friend. Do you know who his friend was? Somebody associated with at least 6 times and, you know, had multi-billion-dollar business dealings with guys. Sorry, it wasn't billions. It's provable millions, but a couple degree separations away from billions, guys. Look into it. What are you doing? It's 2020 and you got Fox News on, you got CNN, come on. Guys, you got to look into this. If you're just watching the news, I don't know what to tell you, but it's so easy to see. So if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Bill Gates. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my work at morelawsmoreproblems.com. Like I said, you can find me on Twitter at Brandon Smith 203 and on Instagram at BrandonJohn3. You can check me out on Float at Brandon Smith. That's FLOTE .app. Float. It's all about free speech, and it's probably the only place I could post this video. Not worried about it being taken down other than BitChute. But if you want all those links, go to More Laws, More Problems. It's right there. Go there, and you can find me. And like I said, freedom, man. What it's all about. Sorry, it wasn't billions. It's provable millions, but a couple degree separations away from billions, guys. Look into it. What are you doing? It's 2020 and you got Fox News on, you got CNN, come on. Think for yourselves. There's this thing that's called the trivium. You take your grammar, all right, and then logic, and then rhetoric. Basically, it's like a computer. Input, processing, output. So you take your input, you take the facts that are around you. What makes sense, what doesn't make sense, you throw it out. You can do it. Use your analytical brain. And if it doesn't work, listen to somebody like me who it does, and then verify if you think I'm telling the truth or not. But do it for yourself. It's an individual thing. Don't get on sides, guys. It's not good. United we stand. Divided we fall. Remember that? That's what that means. All right. They're not just words. All right. Words are words are expressed to you to paint a picture in your head. Okay. What does this mean to you? United we stand. Divided we fall. We got to stick together. Democrats, Republicans, Trump haters, lovers, people like me who think government is slavery. We all got to do it. We all got to, well, maybe because they're maybe not so close, but you know what I'm saying, all right? You know what I'm saying, okay? We got to do it. It's the only answer. If not, if we look to the government, I can give you a lot of examples of when people look to the government for solutions, what happened. Even if you're somebody who does believe in government, fine. But should they solve all our problems for us? Is that really a good idea? Think about it, man. Think about it. Is that a good idea? You want somebody else to solve all your problems for you? Don't you think eventually somebody who's a psychopath slip into that role, like a wolf in sheep's clothing? Here, there's some more words that you've heard your whole life. Wolf in sheep's clothing. What does that mean to you? Well, think what it could mean. A wolf who wants to eat all the sheep, so he dresses up like one and says, "Hey guys, come this way." And then the sheepdogs come along and they're like, shouldn't you, that wolf, I'm sorry, that sheep over there, he looks a little funny, and all the sheep are like, "Shut up, wolf dog, he's cool, all right, he parties." Or, he gives away free healthcare, or he's going to build a wall, all right? So you shut up, sheepdog. We're going to go with him, all right? And then all the sheepdog are like, well, we don't want the sheep to rip us apart, so should we just hang out over here? And, what happens to them happens to us. Eventually, the wolves are going to try to eat us too, but we got to stand up because, there's like trillions of sheep and like 5 wolves and a ton of sheepdogs too, guys, all right? And like 5 or 6 wolves, I don't know, whatever. Do you get what I'm saying here, guys? So maybe you should listen to rational voices. That's all I'm saying. Don't just listen to these sources who are funded by these wolves in sheep's clothing, who benefit, who constantly, they go into government and then they work for the media, and then they're in the government, and then they work for the media, and then they're in the military, and then they work for the media, and then they're in the military industrial complex, then they're building bombs, and then they work for the media. Woo! All right, guys. Time to open your eyes. Oh, yeah, and how can I forget? Bill Gates also flew on Jeffrey Epstein's jet. One source says it was on his Lolita Express, and the other one says it wasn't his Lolita Express, but it was another jet. But does it matter? I don't know, guys. I'm crazy. It's me. Whatever.